Good day. Welcome to Henricus.
Henricus Park along the James River in Chesterfield County offers visitors a chance to take a step back in history. This 32-acre living history site now includes authentic colonial period livestock. Founded more than 400 years ago in 1611, Henricus is the second oldest successful English settlement in North America.
Cordelia here is an example of a pig that the colonists would have raised here 400 years ago. She is a breed that today is currently considered endangered. There's not that many left in the United States, and we are very fortunate to have her here to kind of show children and visitors what, first of all, a farm animal looks like, but secondly, what one would have looked like 400 years ago. So as you can see, she is pretty long and pretty lean. She's not what you would think of when you think of a cartoon pig, nice and fat. She definitely has a lot of meat to her. She's probably about 280 pounds right now, but she'll grow up to be almost 600 pounds.
Cordelia is a female Tamworth pig. She's a vibrant red color and very intelligent. And Rowan says she's able to find her way out of all but the best pig-proof fences. The Tamworth breed is a descendant of the Irish grazers. They can live in very harsh conditions, yet are very people-friendly. Farmers from the Chesterfield County Farm Bureau felt it was important to have an authentic, historic animal for the exhibit.
Henricus was the first commercial agricultural site in the New World. The crop here was not pigs, but the crop here was tobacco. And we had tobacco, and there was maize, corn, and squash, and those types of things that were raised here.
Cordelia is not alone among the period animals here at Henricus. The park is making a deliberate move from contemporary animal breeds to so-called heritage breeds. Many of these animal breeds are considered endangered species since they're no longer considered productive farm animals. For instance, the nearby neighboring goats are from a milking breed, used by colonists for both milk and meat. The chicken coop, which was raided last year by raccoons, has a small flock of Dorking chickens, kept mainly for meat and eggs. The livestock here at Henricus helps educate the tens of thousands of school-aged children that may never have seen livestock before and are learning firsthand about how animals helped the young colony survive.
This is how the colonists would have raised them. They would have turned them loose on the countryside and allowed this sleek body style, the tall style of the pig, allowed them to graze through the woods and allowed them to feed on things such as the undergrowth, the underbrush, worms, bugs living under the soil. So she's helping clear the land. She's cultivating it by digging it up. She's fertilizing it by using the bathroom as she goes along. And it's also providing a free food source for her, so I don't have to spend my time growing a crop to fatten the pig up. I can turn them loose and let them feed off the countryside.
There are also many early 1600s-style buildings at Henricus, including a large church and a blacksmith shop. Historic interpreters can be seen throughout the park in period dress, doing colonial activities. You may even find some Native American descendants in the Indian village, which is designed to portray the original culture of the region.
Our word for corn is actually pokahira, is what the Algonquin people call corn, and we call squash macaque, and we call beans, we don't really know what they call the beans, but we know they're growing them. So we have a word. We only have 350 Algonquin words, so it makes it difficult.
Henricus was the second place that members of the original Jamestown Company settled in Virginia and the site of the first hospital in the New World. In addition to disease and crop failures, much of the settlement was destroyed in the Indian Massacre of 1622. Today, visitors to Henricus can be sure to see authentic colonial history in its original setting, and the heritage livestock breeds add to that impact. The pigs, chickens, and goats of centuries ago can still teach us about agriculture today. At Henricus Park in Chesterfield County, this is Dave Miller.